strikes. He dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Ender Inciarte runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. 2 is left. Garcia in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Eric Karros. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across. So here's Matt Kemp now. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Matt Kemp.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. They're set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
Leading off with a
Here's
flyer.
big Aaron Judge. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kemp. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8th.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Judge patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 9th.
The pitcher, Matt Whistler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Center fielder number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Stepping up now, Max Scherzer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Max.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off to get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And he lays off for ball one. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman.
Number 1 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
First baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Freddie Freeman is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Kemp.
Matt Kemp is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Karros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 0-2. Lined hard toward short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 1-2. Hot shot to 3rd. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Here's Addison Russell. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Into the box. Max Scherzer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Fire are out in front here, 5-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Markakis.
Tough slider down low for a strike. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher. Kurt
Standing
Suzuki.
in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Marte has it. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Now batting,
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Dansby Swanson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no. Number 57 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 57. Leading off with a fire. Right fielder.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Into the box now, Eric Karros. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
In the air, out to right. Markakis giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Matt Adams will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Matt Adams.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Inciarte.
Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Number 1 waits on deck. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another chance? Number one. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Jose Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
This is in the air to left field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Max Scherzer stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
To third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Lifted in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. In the air to left. Swanson into shallow left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta. Right
Here's
fielder.
Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Markakis.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Karros. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Center fielder number 99.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Kemp on the run, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Garcia has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Adonis Garcia digs in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Fouled back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cincinnati leads this one 9-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Digging in and looking for more, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was upper 90s fastball back to back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. So nothing happening this time around. So coming to the plate, Rio Ruiz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready once again, number 1. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Matt Wisler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.